My name is Bryan. I'm a graduate student in the Nelson Institute for Environmental Studies. My research has focused on food supply chains and assessing the environmental impact across the entire food supply chain. We've been test cooking new recipes for Ginger Root, a restaurant in Union South. The main objective of our test cooks have been to create lower carbon footprint recipes that are both cost effective and are craveable to the consumer segment that Ginger Root serves. And fortunately, I've been able to work with some fantastic dietetics students on campus here, and that has just been phenomenal.
We worked with the recipes, trying to basically make something very, very similar to like the sesame chicken, which sells very, very well at Ginger Root, but that has a much better carbon footprint.
The real value of this project is that they're actually held accountable for making sure that this is actually going to work in a real live food service operation. And as they're working back there, they have to keep all of these things in mind, like how well does this hold, how long does it take, how much labor is involved, what is the cost, what is the yield factor.
So that's why I wanted to get involved with this project, because it was kind of taking what we learned in class and actually putting it to use and finding recipes that use less resources and have a lower carbon footprint. So our first step was to brainstorm recipes, and we all kind of went on our own and got recipes and then brought them all back, and then we cooked them all together, and we did 2 test cooks just to get a feel for the recipes and see if they were actually good or tasted good. And then our second test cook was when we kind of refined the recipes and hybridized some of them to make like a final product that was our own.
We serve a wide variety of customers on campus, and we feel that it's important for their health and for our financial health as an operation to really, it would behoove us to take a look at this. So we came up with this idea that would be what sort of predominantly plant-based diet would be craveable to badgers. So Tom and Monica Theis and Jim Long, who's our restaurant division director, and Dee Hughes, who oversees Ginger Root, we all got together and said, you know, let's do some testing on this. And we put this forth with specific menu guidelines. We have to be able to prepare it. We have to be able to source this. It has to be craveable to people.
The ideal outcome of this project for me is a starting point to make the entire dining operation more climate friendly and use campus dining as an educational tool. That students are on this campus for an education, and there's no reason why that should stop in the classroom.
We're trying to think broadly about it and trying to ensure that the foods that come back are going to be something that people are willing to try, and then hopefully get them to think a little bit more about the health issues, the ethical issues, the just the sustainability issues of this altogether.
I would really like to see some of our menu items implemented, but also I would hope to see that it's well accepted by the people at Ginger Root or the customer base. I feel like there's still this stigma where everyone's like, oh, I just don't want to eat tofu. But I feel like if they step outside their comfort zone and actually try it, they would be very pleasantly surprised.